All right, looking at silver here. Been a few days since I looked at this as well. I did have this drawn out, and for a potential short position, which it appears that like I probably would have taken if I had looked back at this earlier, because based on this candle, this candle closed below this zone. Although it is bullish engulfing, so that's a little iffy. But price did break below this 2250 level, which I wanted to based on this daily candle. So I probably would have entered this, to be honest, and would have been stopped out if I did take that trade, which I never did end up taking it because I totally missed it, to be honest. So happy about that. But as far as price action, I mean, it did look really good. And then for whatever reason today, just super bullish. Even gold isn't like this at all. So for whatever reason, silver's up 2.25 today, 2%. You know, almost 2.5%. So I don't know why the huge push for silver, but based on all these previous candle wicks, I would have taken that trade. So because it would have looked like this. So I mean, it would have been huge, especially based on Friday's candle close. I would have taken a short, of course, all day. Price is below the moving average, still technically kind of is. It's retesting it right now, but I mean, this was looking like a good short, guys. So I probably, looking again at that trade, I would have taken it and would have been stopped out, but it does happen. Everything else aligned perfectly, so sometimes you just lose perfectly good trades, which is just how it is. It's nothing you can really do. For whatever reason, silver wants to just push up dramatically today. So we'll delete this because I guess it depends on how this closes, but we'll delete it for now. And then delete this too, and we'll just kind of figure out. So our current liquidity zone is roughly right here. That's our low. So that's kind of my next target. Once this decides to run out, and if we're looking at maybe just a retracement of this entire segment here, most likely price is going to come back up to here just based on today and how bullish this seems to be. As far as today, this massive bull candle, if it decides to continue all week, it'll probably push up to about this area here, maybe just shy of $24. Could see it happening. If this is still bearish, which I mean, as soon as it gets up to $24, it'll be above this moving average. So then it's kind of iffy. But yeah, I think this area here, this right around 2250 kind of area, is just really giving it some troubles to break. So, and for whatever reason today, it's just super bullish and pushing up. So I could see it just maybe retracing here. I don't think it's overall bullish now. I think it's just kind of today and maybe the next few days, and just retesting this area here. An area of significance that I would like to see, which I think is really close here, is actually 2375. So we'll see how this lines up. This is just the first price that comes to mind. Oh yeah, right bang on. So we'll see what price does if it gets to this area, what it does. Might be looking for a short position up here kind of thing if price starts rejecting. So odds are, I think, just based on looking at this and kind of the momentum that we have today, if it carries out the rest of the week, most likely price will just kind of make its way up to this area, and then for the rest of the month just kind of hang out up there, and then possibly looking for a short next month back down, depending on how structure, if structure allows for it. If this is if price is indeed not bullish, for example, like if this doesn't continue up past this area, that means it's just retracing, which is totally reasonable, and it's healthy for price to do so. You can see there's actually an area just above this 618 as well, where price kind of respected, broke down, broke above, held above, and then broke below. So there's an area just above that 618 that it also could go to, but that would be more than a normal retracement, so then I'd be a little iffy on taking a short then. So personally, I'm just waiting for it to, if I'm going to do anything with silver, probably won't because I don't really trade silver much, but I'll watch it and just keep you guys updated. But gonna see what it does. If it keeps, I mean, today is super bullish, so there's only there's less than 4 hours left on this candle. So I mean, unless it pulls back heavily, which it could, but I don't think it will. It seems to be pretty strong today. So a lot of bulls in silver for whatever reason. Probably push it up to $23.75, $24 even, and We'll see what price does when it gets up to that. If it really respects that and starts rejecting, then I'd say this is just a retracement, and we'll probably be good to short it soon. So that's kind of what I have in mind for silver, XAGUSD. So I'll keep you guys posted on that, but I don't see a potential trade. I don't want to buy this or anything right now. I want to just let it play out for the rest of the month and see what it does, and also see what the US dollar is doing, because that's huge too, and that's really going to affect this. If the dollar starts gaining strength, it's going to push this back down. If it starts losing strength heavily, then I mean it might push through the zone, and then we might be looking at our precious metals becoming bullish again. So a lot to consider with that. So just have to look back on this in a few days and see where it's at. So that is silver.